Hey, I'm Kev Kim. Welcome back to WRC 10 and 50th anniversary mode. So last time I headed into the current World Rally Cars era with Rally New Zealand and a classic battle between Marcus Gone Home Sebastian though, between Ford and Citroen in 2007. So we drove the Ford, that's the term, the Citroen in 2011. As Rally Sweden co-drivers can drive too. As Peter Solberg was a top WRC driver, he's raced with Toyota, Ford and Subaru, winning his WRC driver's title of the latter in 2003. In the Rally Sweden in 2011, despite his extensive experience, he was caught speeding during a transport stage. He was actually doing 70 miles per hour and a 50. And he got caught by the Swedish police when drivers are supposed to follow traffic regulations on open roads. Local authorities seized his driving license, so his co-driver Chris Patterson took the wheel for the power stage. So Solberg was given a 48 hours grace period, so he got caught on Friday. But that grace period ended just before the power stage. Let's see if co-drivers can drive then. As there's the Brit as he heads to 8.79 kilometers of, is that Vargassen we've got ahead of us? As he got 320 brake horsepower, so horsepower creeping up now. And this is, I think this is the year of the 1.6 turbo-liter engine now. And 1,270 kilograms, so the weight's creeping up as well. Slightly less torque though than we had with the Ford Focus from last time. Oh, come on. It's snowing now. Oh, they've chucked in all the weather, haven't they? In the second half of all these events. We've chucked in the rain, the snow. Oh my god. This is around Sweden. We quite like Sweden, as that's a beautiful camera angle. So here we go then. We've got to beat 4 minutes 46.613. As I said, Chris Patterson.
4.
Right, here we go then.
2, 1, go.
Oh, same lazy dash, right?
5, brake for left 3, tightens. Into right 4, into jump, into
you've got brakes.
200. Right 3.
That's not even that bad. As you can see, we don't need the wipers about it. Let's put the wipers on forfeit, shall we? There we go.
30. Left 4, into crest, into right 5.
You can see driving exactly how, like how Patterson did.
Brake for square right, 200 over bumps.
For some reason, I always thought this was his like Patterson's last rally, but he continued to be Petter's co-driver the following season as well, when they both returned to a work seat at Ford
Right 5, tightens.
in 2012 after Subaru had withdrawn. Like Petr was a long-time driver of Subaru,
Right 100.
but then they withdrew in 2008 along with Suzuki
Keep middle over big jump.
from the WRC, so Petr had to run his own team for 3 years from 2009 to 2011
Left 4,
with a Citroen, and
right.
he had one of his best seasons in WRC in 2010 and
And crest, into
getting a
right,
number
left
of
4,
podiums in his Citroen, never
brake
quite
for
getting a
right
win though.
50. Left 4, 50.
No, he's very close on occasion, but the outstanding consistency,
Right 4, medium.
and rightfully got a place back in the factory seat with Ford in 2012, but it never worked out for some reason. Like, he get a number of podiums, but I don't know, it never really gelled though.
Flat right, into crest, into
And so
left,
that effectively
100.
ended his WRC career in 2012, but he would move on to
Right
World
6,
Rally Cross and
tightens 3, long, 150.
won a number of titles in World Rally Cross, was very successful at that.
Caution, hard brake for square right at junction, 100.
Been a multi-time world champion. Before the Volkswagens
Five,
came,
short, narrows into right 6, tightens
and Johan
4,
Kristoffersen
short,
won it
100
all.
over crest. Flat right, 100.
Even though
Flat
Solberg
left,
was his
tightens
teammate
5 over crest. And left 4.
in the end.
And right 5 into right 4, short. And dip into right 4.
Indeed, Solberg would end his WRC career and his career in general driving a Volkswagen R5 car, winning his class,
Right 5,
getting his
tightens over
14th
crest.
WRC win, technically. Not overall,
Right
but
5,
class
short,
win.
to left 3, short, opens. And right 5,
in
short
Great
over
Britain
crest into left
in
4, tightens
2019.
380.
Of course, now he's guiding his son's career, Ollie Solberg, another Ryan phenom,
Right 6 into left 6, tightens 3 after junction 100.
who's getting another WRC drive with Hyundai
And left 6 over crest into right 5, 50.
later this season, which I'm very excited about. That also means Toomey Suninen, the former Ford driver, going to get a tryout in the Hyundai R5 car in Solberg's place later this year. So I'm interested to see what Suninen does, because he's a very talented driver, but just for some reason didn't work out this year with Ford the last couple of seasons. Maybe a change of environment, new surroundings will work out for him. Which I really do hope so, because there's quite a lot of talent in there. Just needs to be tapped into.
Left 6 tightens, keep into right 4, 30. Crest into flat left, 200.
Well, it's a long stage.
Left 6 and right 5, 150 over bumps.
Near the end, though, I think.
Right 4 opens. And left 5 and crest, 150.
Yeah, this is a fast finish.
Flat left into crest, 30 for finish.
There you go. Yeah, interesting times in the WRC. That's how you guys smashed it. Just exactly like Patterson did. As they still grabbed the top 5 ahead of Loeb. Not too bad in the Citroen, but this was the Ford Citroen era before Mini tried to come along. Then, of course, before Hyundai came along a couple of years later. As Mika Hirvonen won ahead of Mats Osberg. So Osberg was in a Citroen. Was he still in the Ford back then? Must have been. Then Latvia, OJ and Loeb that year. That was not pretty. Solberg as well in the middle of them. So he has to separate them, the Sebastians. As both co-driver and driver was the other way round, Chris Patterson was up to the task. And his performance meant that they only dropped 1 place in the overall standings. There we go. But what with Peter Solberg, his driving license suspension only applied in Sweden. This was to get back behind the wheel of the subsequent WRC 2011 rallies. There you go. Look at Patterson go. Oh my god, motoring along. Did Peter have the post notes? I don't think he did. He just used hand signals, did he? Let's see. There's Peter going full blast, as you can see. There you go. There's speeding. No, yeah, he just used hand signals. Come on. Let Crystal win the stage with only hand signals. He was too busy trying to coach him to drive, if I remember right. As you can see, he's telling him to use the handbrake and stuff. Oh, good onboard that is, as well. I think again, that onboard might be on WRC. I remember it from the highlights program, at least. The onboard. But next up, we're heading into the modern World Rally Cars era. 2018, Rally Catalunya. A certain Sebastian Loeb. Yeah, you can't go through a 50th anniversary without a couple of Loeb events. And so we're heading to Spain as the boss is back. So thanks for watching, and we'll see what we can do as the most successful driver WRC history next time.